Aum Sri Ram, and welcome back to another episode of My Sai in 100 Years of Sai, where we journey into the lives of devotees who have been deeply touched by Swami's love and teachings. Today, we're honored to have with us Sr Julie Govender, also known as Sr Julie G. Sr Julie was blessed to be born into a Sai family where Swami was part of her life from her grandmother's generation. From a young age, she accompanied her mother to satsangs, and by just 9 years old, she was already serving Swami by playing instruments for Thursday's Bhajans. As she grew, Sr Julie's devotion deepened. She became a Bhajan convener in her teens and went on to serve as the youngest spiritual convener of Sri Sathya Sai Center Hillside, coordinating meditation sessions, study circles, outdoor bhajans, major functions, and Swami's birthday celebrations. Sr Julie even carried Swami's love into the festive season through Christmas carols, living his message of the religion of love. For over 30 years, she has supported all wings of the organization and to this day continues to sing, play the harmonium, and dedicate her life to Swami. In her own words, "Swami is my life," and she has set an example for her family and all of us through her devotion and practice of the human values. Sr Julie, welcome to the show. Aum Sri Ram.
Aum Sri Ram. Thank you for having me.
So, let's start off with your journey. You were born into a family of Sai devotees and started at such a young age. How did Swami inspire you to start singing bhajans?
Yes, that's correct. I started at a very young age, and I was fortunate, like you've mentioned, being into a family of Sai devotees. I had the opportunity to join Hillside Sai Center with my mom, and I accompanied her from that age up until now. I am now involved in Hillside Sai Center.
So, Sr Julie, looking at the deeper meaning of bhajans, right? What does it mean to you personally to offer bhajans to Bhagawan?
Offering a bhajan to Swami is just not merely lip singing. It has a deeper meaning. It needs to come from within. It's a communication between you and God. It's a one-on-one communication.
Can you share a special memory or experience where you felt Swami's presence while singing the most?
Yes, it has happened several times or occasions. Generally, when you do sing a bhajan, you give up your best. You bring out that vibration in the satsang or that bhajan, and during that moment in time, I had experienced Swami's omnipresence, where a gust of wind passed by, as well as the smell of vibhuti. So that was my experience.
Wow, that's amazing. Was there a moment where you felt Swami was singing through you?
Yes, most definitely. Swami is always singing through me. Remember, he is within us. And I believe Swami sings through me always.
So, Sr Julie, how do you see bhajans as a form of seva in Swami's mission?
Bhajan singing is a most common way, or easiest way, I should say, in terms of performing seva. When you sing with love and bhava or feeling, this brings out the vibration in the bhajan. And when you know you have done that during the bhajan singing, you have passed on your good vibrations and thoughts and feelings to the others. That is when you know you have achieved or fulfilled on your seva during that time.
Definitely. It's very inspirational, especially for somebody else that's also a bhajan singer,
Yes.
What would you say makes bhajans unique compared to other forms of devotional music? As an instrument player and a singer, you obviously know so much more about music in other organizations and so on. So what would you say makes Sai bhajans different?
Bhajan singing is unique in that you are now dedicating it to God, and Swami is God himself. So if you are singing it with the intention that you want to please him, then that is definitely a unique way of reaching out to God, listening to you and singing from your bottom of your hearts. So I believe bhajans is the most important way of communicating with God and basically fulfilling your conversation with him.
you actually, speaking with you, actually you remind me of one of Swami's words, which is, Swami says, Bhajan is my bhojan. Bhajan is his food. So, I mentioned earlier that you were a young adult coordinator at some point, a youth convener. So it's definitely inspiring for you to share with us as well. For the youth today, why do you think bhajan singing is such a powerful spiritual practice?
Bhajan singing, like I've mentioned, is a form of seva. So if you are going to sing, you need to understand that you have to give up your best. And as a young adult or someone that would love to sing for Swami, you need to understand that He is there with you, within you, He's around you, above you, aside, besides you. So He is holding your hand in every part of the way. When it comes to bhajan singing, it would be the exact same way. So you need to understand and believe He is there, and He will guide you through that bhajan and achieve your goal in singing bhajans how often you would like to.
Definitely, sometimes it's hard to remind yourself that Swami's presence is there, but this is very motivational.
Yes.
What advice would you give to someone who feels nervous? I'm sure many of us, even myself included, sometimes when you're singing a new bhajan and you probably had 2 practices or something,
yes,
you feel nervous, you're not sure. But what advice would you give to someone who feels nervous to sing in front of Swami or at the center?
Bhajan singing has to be practiced often. So my suggestion or advice would be you need to practice it several times before you attempt the bhajan. But at the same time, you love to sing a bhajan, listen to the bhajan, understand the meaning, and at the same time, when you are practicing the bhajan, have your eyes closed, because this is where you are going to feel Swami's presence, and this is how you basically need to surrender. This is what I normally do. Like you said, if it's a new bhajan, you surrender the bhajan to Swami and He does the rest. He is the doer.
Absolutely. I think there's a method of bhajan practice. I think Swami had given it where Swami says to practice 100 times.
Well, you can, you can practice bhajans no matter how many times you want to. But you can practice it even once and you could get it right. So it's based on yourself, your yearning to sing. And I believe that if you're going to sing a bhajan, if you have the bhava or feeling, it automatically will come through to you. Swami will sing through you.
So, Sister Julie, what would you say, how could we encourage more youth to step forward with confidence?
So bhajan singing, like I've mentioned previously, you have to practice more. When you come to satsang or bhajan practice, I think that's your first point. You need to attend bhajan practice in order to learn from your mistakes and listen to how others sing. And the advice given to you from there, I think you will be able to build your confidence. And the more you practice the bhajan, you'll be able to fulfill and do a great job the next time around.
Okay, so definitely bhajan practice is important.
Yes.
How has singing bhajans deepened your personal connection with Swami?
Singing bhajans from a young age has deepened my faith, most importantly, and my devotion to Swami. So, like I've mentioned, it's a communication of God. It's a feeling at some point in time that you can't even express. Only you can experience that.
Definitely. Okay, we spoke about bhajan practice, but what else would you say? How do you yourself prepare spiritually, and emotionally before leading a bhajan?
Singing a bhajan is a great opportunity, and for me to do my seva well, I generally surrender the bhajan at Swami's feet, knowing that He's going to be listening and I have to give up my best. So that's what I do before the bhajan is being sung.
Definitely surrender.
Yes.
So, Sister Julie, as a bhajan singer and as this episode being about bhajans, do you have a favorite bhajan that obviously carries a special memory for you? And could you share that?
Yes, definitely. This is something would live with me forever. It's when I visit Prashanti and I wanted Swami to sing my favorite bhajan, which is Sai Bhajan Abhina Sukha Shanti Nahi. At the point of time when I did think about Swami singing the bhajan, Swami did the exact same thing and he sang the same bhajan. this I was actually overjoyed with tears. So I actually came from Seva, from the canteen. I was actually concerned that I was going to actually be able to have space or be able to get into the ashram. And like I said, I had the thought of him singing that bhajan, and he sang it. So for me, I was really overjoyed, and definitely with a lot of tears.
So today, are you going to be singing Sai Bhajan Abhinav for us, or do you have a special bhajan that that's close to your heart that you'll be singing?
There is a bhajan that I would love to sing, and that is Mother, O Mother Sai Ram.
Sister Julie, have you ever had an experience where Swami obviously guided your choice of bhajan?
Yes, that's correct. I think obviously in most occasions, you would definitely want to sing a certain bhajan. Sometimes you'll find that when we're choosing the list of bhajans, you'll find that the bhajan that you wanted to sing may have been taken, but it's for a reason. But because you've thought on another day or maybe a previous day, for example, if I want to sing a mother bhajan, automatically that bhajan becomes available for you to sing. So Swami does definitely choose a bhajan for you at the time when you need to sing on a Thursday.
He definitely does listen to our heart's desires.
That's correct, yes.
The knower of all, right? If you could dedicate one bhajan to Swami that describes your journey with him, which one would it be and why?
As I've mentioned, Mother or Mother Sai Ram. Swami is the mother of the world. He is our guru, our guide, and he is everything to us. I believe that with his teachings and his love, so that bhajan is quite self-explanatory. It's very appropriate, and it also states that you need to give thanks or gratitude to Swami, and that's why I do believe that is one of the bhajans that I love to sing for him.
Definitely you're going to be singing for us shortly.
Yes.
Finally, what would you like to leave our listeners with about bhajans and devotion to Swami?
Bhajan singing is very, very unique. It's something that comes from the heart, and when you do sing, the most important aspect about bhajan singing is your bhava, your feeling, as well as your devotion.
And lastly, how would you describe your Sai in 100 Years of Sai?
My Sai in 100 Years of Sai has been truly amazing. He's been my guide, he's my guru, he's my everything. And I do believe, I am so grateful that he has chosen me as a devotee within the organization to serve, and I do believe I will continue in honoring his name and in carrying out this legacy of his in my daily life.
Thank you so much, Sister Julie, for joining us today. Through your example, we are reminded that bhajans are not just songs, but prayers, seva, and pathways to Swami himself. May your story continue to inspire us all to sing with love, faith, and with the conviction that every note reaches his lotus feet. Thank you once again for joining us. Jai Sai Ram.
Jai Sai Ram.